We wanted to write a record that kind of had the feeling of viewing a diary, just a very direct, personal thing, and there's nothing, I think, more personal than writing a letter to someone, Take a break from anything, and they say absence makes the heart go fonder, so you come back from something like that, and then you get excited to do something loud again, and you do something quiet, and then you get really excited to come back into like a rock and roll band, You got back to that reason why you wanted to write songs to begin with, rather than just be in a band and have people listen to you, or for record labels or radios or whatever, you just want to you don't want to think about that anymore, and you just want to write about whatever it is that's on your mind, just the joy of writing music. So that's what I meant, like, I think, by getting back to our roots, because not really, you don't want to ever repeat yourself with your sound, it's not something that you want to repeat. It's not about records, like, the song's not about records, and it's using it as a metaphor, like the turning of a record over, meaning like, starting like a new chapter of your life. And when you listen to a record, you can't listen to both sides at the same time. So it's like, in your mind, you can't be one place and be another place too. You can't live in the past and in the present. And so you have to choose a side. You can either live on one side or the other. We chose him, but he came to us and said, I'd like to produce your record. So then we talked about it, and we decided that, yeah, this would be a good guy. No, it wasn't much different. I mean, like, it was different in the fact that we were in a huge studio that was very famous, and we had, all the time in the world to make the record. I mean, but it still only took 20 days, and we wrote all the songs before we went in the studio, and, they weren't bothering us. They were really excited about everything. So it wasn't very different, and the process is very similar, it's just there's more people now. There's more people available to you to work, and there's more, there's just more support. You just get this idea in your head, or you hear a sound in your head, and they had a 12-string at the studio, and I kind of said, let me try that, and see what happens with it. I've never played one before, and it worked out great. Like, I used to, early on in the record, a couple months ago, like, when we were first starting to talk about the record, I had these like big things where I was like, yeah, I want to play arenas and da 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 da, like the Foo Fighters or something. But I think, now that I've kind of thought about it, I think I just want it to be able to continue. Of course I want people to like it, and I just want to be able to continue being in a band, and being in a good band,